Welcome to Mainland Television Regional News. I'm Graham O'Brien, and today's news: charged with murder and Franklin Village death, Warriors in town for league event, and Takaka Underground as you can't imagine, part 2, plus much more. Prize giving for the under-15s and 17s South Island Representative Rugby League tournament held this week, showcasing the young players from Nelson, Marlborough, Tasman, West Coast, Canterbury, Otago and Southland, was held Wednesday evening. It was a huge job, filling up 210 hungry boys along with 50 adults by the Nelson Suburban Club, with the job well done from the comments I overheard. The boys were lucky enough to have Ben Henry from the Warriors and Jerome Ropati, who recently retired from the game, attending the prize giving and offering advice and encouragement to those present on how to work towards their dreams of becoming a professional athlete. And speaking of stars, a man who knows what it takes to be the best and was in the Warriors at the beginning back in '95 was Dwayne Mann, who was also present on the night. The results for the tournament are Canterbury, who were the outright winners of the under-15s and 17s, Tasman Titans took out second place for both divisions, and third place went to Southland for the under-15s and Otago for the under-17s. I spoke to the manager Dwayne Mundy and the two co-captains Dominique and Jordan of the winning Canterbury under-15s team about taking out the tournament, and caught up with Warriors Ben Henry on his views of the up-and-coming talent in the South Island. Dwayne, you must be pretty happy about the result. Can you give us a few comments?
Oh yeah, very happy with the result we've had. You know, we've only had these guys together for probably about 4 weeks now. So with that short turnaround, they've gelled together very well.
Well, yeah, you can't fault that, can you?
Oh no, very happy. Good bunch of kids.
Great. I mean, they're setting up for your trophies now, so I won't hold you up. Thanks very much for your comment.
Thanks very much. Yeah.
Great result, win for the under-15s. How's it feel?
Oh, feels good. Yeah, just stoked with the boys. Good effort out there. Yeah, feels mean. Yeah.
Fantastic. And to be the best, what does it take?
Hard work, determination, and commitment. So yeah, just trying to get everybody down there.
Great guys, well done. Ben, thanks for giving us a few moments of your time. I know I had to drag you away from the dessert there. What did you think of all the talent out there today?
I think it's great. I think seeing 15, 17-year-old boys, playing rugby league, something which, I love to play, passionate, just good old backyard footy. I think that's great. And, actually watching them kind of, I'm on the sideline with injuries at the moment, it's making me sort of itchy to go out and play again. So, no, it was great to see, and good to see big hits and big runs and just kids enjoying themselves.
Sure, and you're a bit worried about your position on the team now after watching these guys?
Yeah, I am a bit worried. I mean, some of these guys are bigger than me, and I'm 23. So, it's good just to see, rugby league in general just growing, especially down in the South Island where rugby is sort of king. Actually, I was just watching the All Blacks and Samoa game today, and it's massive, and just to see that rugby league's actually making its way down south, of Auckland, of Wellington, is awesome. So. I'm just hoping that it grows even more.
Yeah, I watched the Tasman Titans. I mean, they're all rugby boys and they're all giving it a go at league. They seem to be doing pretty well.
Yeah, they are. I mean, a lot of our boys and the Warriors are from a rugby background. Solomon Kata, Konoleti Horau, all boys that had sort of first 15 rugby backgrounds that played in the college games. So yeah, it's just good to see that rugby league's making a headway.
27-year-old Nelson man charged with assault with intent to injure after a serious assault in Nelson on the weekend will now face an additional charge of murder following the incident at Franklin Village in the early hours of Saturday morning. Franklin Village resident Bruce Andrew Mortimer died of injuries received in the incident. The arrested man, who has name suppression, was, we understand, also a resident at Franklin Village, will appear in Nelson District Court this week on Thursday. Who puts their recycle bins out like this? Well, no one does, but this is how they were put back on Waimea Road outside Mainland TV. We're sure that residents would appreciate recycling staff putting the bins back in a way that does not create a hazard to any persons trying to use the access way. Council's comment to our query of acceptable practice was, we regularly remind our contractors to ensure footpaths are free of any obstruction when they are carrying out work on our behalf. The truck is doing its bit to keep the kids entertained during these school holidays. As we all know, if kids are bored, that is when the trouble starts. I spoke with Service Manager Jenna Baxter and a couple of those using the service. Jenna, thanks for taking a few minutes to talk to us. I know it looks pretty busy in there with the barbecue and everything. Hey, the kids love it. It looks great. You get lots of attendance over the holidays?
Yeah, we definitely do. So we have usually between 18 and 26, 28 young people come down. These skate sessions usually are the populist. Great venue at Founders in the Energy Centre, and we can just chuck the skate park up regardless if it's raining or sunny. So it's really cool.
So you've got the skate park going today. What are some of the other activities that the truck offers?
So at the moment we've got some electronic days, and that's just with the computers, and we've got the Xbox and PlayStation. So yesterday we had SingStar and Madden, which was quite a nice juxtaposition of what was going on. So we had the girls singing and the boys gaming, so it was really cool.
Nice. And I see you at the schools quite often. What do you do when you go into the schools?
Yeah, so it depends on what the young people like during the time. So we set up the skate park, both at Broad Green and Nelson Intermediate, but then we can have games. So we usually do handball and basketball and cricket, and yeah, whatever they want. Touch, gridiron touch seems to be quite popular at the moment. So yeah.
Great. Thanks very much for your efforts over the holidays and keeping the young ones busy. Okay, how's your holidays going?
Oh, it's going quite good. Lots of scootering, quite nice weather. Hasn't been too wet.
Yeah, that's good. And do you usually come down with the truckers?
Yeah, whenever I get a chance, if I'm not away, I usually come down. It's really good fun.
And have you been out, do you go to the skate park as well very much?
Yeah, like Nelson Skate Park is really good, you know, nice transitions and stuff, lots of people there, good spirit.
Hey, and how's it been going for you?
It's good fun just to come down and have a few rides and good vibes and all the good people down here. And yeah, it's a good thing to do when you're bored at home.
Great, and you come down and hang out wherever the truck is?
Yeah, they normally just post it on Facebook and then we all just go down there and hang out. Yeah.
Keeps you out of trouble for the holidays?
Yeah, a little bit. No, yeah.
What would you say to the kids coming down here today?
Always wear your helmet, be safe, and you know, your brain's important.
We also asked some of those lucky enough to be on holiday what their plans were for the break. Talia, what's your plans for the school holidays?
Well, probably going to my baby brother's birthday and having my friend over.
That sounds...
Play date.
Wow, that sounds really good. How long holidays have you got?
2 weeks.
Maybe, I don't know, we might go down to Queenstown or something. Been discussed, but we're not sure.
Tomorrow we're going to the Minions.
Wow, nice.
With our other Nana. On Fridays we're staying home with Mum and Monday. On Friday we're also going to the ski fields.
What's your plans for your school holidays?
Resting.
No skiing or going out?
Maybe, I've got my snowboards, so I might take them up. Yeah.
There are a few freebies at Richmond Mall for the kids these holidays. Manager Belinda de Klerk shares what's going on. Belinda, thanks for taking the time to talk to us. Your car park out there is full. You've got people all over the place. What are you doing for special that's for the kiddies in the holidays?
Right, we have quite a few activities. We have a free child minding for 1 hour. So mums or dads or grandparents can come and drop them off and go do shopping. We'd love you to do shopping, have a coffee. And then we also have free face painting daily. And Flossie the Balloon Lady will be next week, the 14th, 15th and 17th. Muffin Break offers a free cookie baking. Wow. And then we also have this lovely competition on at the moment. So all you need to do is enter. You don't even have to shop, and you can win 2 birthday packages worth $110 each.
Well, yeah, that's certainly a bonus for a birthday. With the weather as it is, you might even have snow in the main street again.
Yes, I would love to have snow in the mall. I've tried to organise some snow in the mall, but we're still figuring out how we can do it. So maybe next July school holidays.
Great, thanks very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
And now we'll leave you with part 2 of a journey of a man who goes to places that many of us could never imagine going. Kieran McKay is not a small man, but he does squeeze himself into some very small spaces to discover caving systems around our region. We have part 2 of a video filmed and edited by Kieran describing one of his latest journeys discovering the water supply system under the Takaka Valley.
Way upstream in Cottage Cave is a big river, and that river flows into a sump pool called Glinglass, and it's never seen again. Now we presume that the water we see in Woolshed Cave is that same water. The only way to prove that the water from Glinglass does flow into Woolshed Cave is to keep exploring upstream and following the main flow. Now when the water's really low, the springs at Spittal Springs don't flow. So the question we ask ourselves is, where does the water in Lynglass go? Does it go to Pupu? And if it does go to Pupu, how does it get there? If we can answer those questions, we can find our way into the Pupu aquifer. The project is really simple. All we have to do is follow the water from where it goes in to where it comes out. Day 3, third dive in here. Last dive I got out right to the end of Martin Ride, so I actually got to the junction I was looking for. Wasn't what I expected. It's actually pretty cool, lots of rock pile to go through, quite a small passage to get down through, and I got to this major junction. But by then I'd used up a third of my air supply, so I had to come home. So I'm hoping today I can get out there a bit quicker and start laying some line down to that new passage. But the sump pool, look at this sump pool, man, it's crazy. It's bloody hard to get into. What happened? That's still good. It's great. The start of the dive, as you can see, is pretty small. Quite a small little chamber you've got to start off on, you've got to get all the gear on. Oh, this is the sump pool. It kind of, the rest of the dive isn't like this. It's kind of very different. Yeah, it gets much bigger down through there. It's a bit of a grovel, but it's worth it. Absolutely worth it. Send a bit. First 100 metres or so is quite wide, and I'm a couple of metres high. Get to a junction, quite a major junction, hang a left, and just end up in this amazingly big tunnel. And there's always cool little landmarks they go past. One of them is the first junction. Next one is a bunch of nested line. Another one's a really obvious big rock like a pillar that you kind of swim over top of. And I think my favourite spot, my absolute favourite, is the rockfall we go through. It's really cool. You kind of swim amongst these boulders, you drop down over the edge of one boulder and go through a little slot up over the top of the rockfall and just keep going. It's really neat. It's really cool. And then that's the first rockfall. You end up going after a little bit after that. You go some gravel banks and go through quite a low, very low, wide section. I don't know why Martin didn't go the big way. It's just really, the line goes through this low section, and then drop down to a hard left-hand bend. And at the end of that passage, you go up through this really cool window, up over some rocks, and end up surfacing around the airspace, which is quite nice. To have the airspace there means that you can take a break and just rest and not waste your air. I managed to get out to where I thought the junction was with plenty of air. I was well within my thirds margin, and went down this nice little tube. Tied on the new line and started reading off into unexplored passage. Thought, yep, here we go, off into the unknown. Really, I was quite excited. And yeah, it just closed down. I couldn't fit with all my gear on it at all. There's no way I could fit. with smaller tanks on, maybe. There's one hole that probably could have got through. The current was going through really, really strong, but with the big tanks on, there was just no way I was going to fit. Went back, and I thought, well, I've got plenty of air left. I might as well keep this wandering up the passage and have a look. So I kept swimming along this amazingly. It was huge. The passage was really, really big. It's really impressive. Yeah, I'm just blown away with what Martin explored. It's an incredible piece of cave. The line had broken. I had to retie on another line and reel out. Yeah, eventually I got to my thirds, and I had to turn around and go home. I left my reel out there to go back. Always feel a little disappointed when I'm heading home. You know, it's like, oh, maybe I could have gone further. Maybe I should have done more. Feel disappointed if we don't find anything. They actually don't, because I work so hard to get there. Yeah, it is. It's real gutting when the passage doesn't go. When I got back and had a look at the map, I don't even think I was at the junction. I don't even think I was at the point, at the place where I was meant to be exploring. Can't believe it. It's a lot further than I expect. So I've got to go back. I've got to go back in there and keep searching for that junction. So I think what I'll do is I'm just going to keep swimming down that passage. I'll just keep going until I get to a place I definitely know where I am on the map. Because at the moment, I've got no idea. But we'll just keep working at it. It's right on the back doorstep, so it's not too far away. Just keep working at it and just keep ticking off all these little question marks, and one day one of them will go.
After the break, we'll bring you the latest weather update and some events and happenings coming up from around the region.
Hi everyone, I'm Malcolm Harris from The Facilitators. We now look after sales for Mainland TV, radio, Sky and online. New Zealand On Air's latest Colmar Brunton survey confirms Mainland's large multimedia audience. If you're in business or want to put a message out to everyone in the Nelson Tasman region, plus nationwide on Sky or worldwide online, please give me a call or see our website at www.mainlandtv.nz.
We're the team at JCar, right here in Nelson, 120 Hardy Street. Our shop is full of electronic items,
including security alarm systems, electronic components,
solar and power,
electronics, toys,
sound systems, cables and much, much more. JCar.
120 Hardy Street, Nelson.
I'm Francis from Nelson Auto Glass. We repair all auto glass, stone chips, windscreen replacements, scratch removal.
If you have an auto glass issue, our team will sort it.
Nelson Auto Glass Specialist, 84 Vanguard Street, Nelson.
.1 The Shed. Welcome me hearties to Smugglers Pub and Cafe, famous for hearty meals, craft ales and a friendly service way. Sensational seasonal menus with meals all day and evening too, or sail in for a snack with special menus for young smugglers and you. Settle in for a jolly old time, relax and enjoy our award-winning dining and lovely fine wine. Decked out in an old worldly way, we're open 7 days. Book or come on in to 8 Muritai Street, not far from a beach, walk or swim. Phone 546408.
Nelson Diabetes Club will meet on Friday the 31st of July at 1:30 p.m. at Nick Smith's rooms. Speaker is Linda Bergman of Power Talk International. There'll be afternoon tea and a gold coin donation, please. Golden Bay Live Poet Society presents Farewell, Farewell, M. Hofstede, the Muscle Inn at Onikaka on Thursday the 16th of July. There'll be music, an open mic session, and the guest poet is M. Hofstede. On behalf of the team here at Mainland Television News, thank you for joining us, and we'll bring you the latest news and events from around the region again tomorrow.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.
Hi, my name's Ian Mortimer. Mortimer Auto Upholstery is your one-stop shop for all your upholstery needs. We do car and boat interiors, boat canopies, ute tonneau covers, canvas and PVC fabrication. Call in and see us in Oxford Mews, 72 Oxford Street, Richmond.
World War I was a defining period in our history, impacting greatly on the lives of people from the Nelson province. Memories of the First World War is an exhibition which will be displayed in a number of regional venues and is currently on at the Nelson Provincial Museum.
We're the team at Jaycar, right here in Nelson, 120 Hardy Street. Our shop is full of electronic items,
including security alarm systems, electronic components,
solar and power,
electronics toys,
sound systems, cables, and much, much more.
Jaycar, 120 Hardy Street, Nelson.
Why would you want to pay as much as $1,000 for a single bed mattress when you can buy a high quality locally made mattress like this for as little as $220? And a queen size mattress could cost you in excess of $3,000, but at Nelson Beds you could have a mattress like this as low as $425. So why would you go out and spend a fortune on your child's bedroom when you can come to Nelson Beds and buy a complete single mattress and base set, a 7-drawer Scotch chest, a headboard and a 3-drawer bedside cabinet for as little as $979? So call and discuss our custom manufacturing options and local after sales service at Nelson Beds, Nelson's only bedding manufacturer.
Welcome to Smugglers Pub and Cafe, open 7 days a week with free parking all day. Our lunch menus have that fat old-fashioned flavour where we treat you like treasure with the food you'll savour. We cater for children, grannies and granddads too, with special rates and privileges given to the elderly lunchtime crew. Our staff are friendly and kind and want to see you all come back time after time. Daytime or evening, it doesn't matter. Give us a call on 546 4084 and we'll be happy to spoil ya.
Are you looking for a scooter, walker, wheelchair, baby seats or pushchairs? Then come in and see the Nelson Region Specialist at Mobility for You, 269 Queen Street, Richmond, opposite the library. We have a huge selection of scooters, walkers, wheelchairs and accessories, along with a free booklet guide. We also provide a breakdown service if you ever get a puncture or a flat battery. We have fully equipped service vans to rescue you. Hi, I'm Robin Jordan and I invite you to call in and see the friendly team at Mobility for You, 269 Queen Street, Richmond, opposite the library.
I'm Francis from Nelson Auto Glass. We repair all auto glass, stone chips, windscreen replacements, scratch removal.
If you have an auto glass issue, our team will sort it.
Nelson Auto Glass Specialist, 84 Vanguard Street, Nelson.
I'm Larry London from VOA Music Mix, bringing you news on the hour from around the world, plus music 24/7, from the latest hits to those classic favorites to jazz on Saturday mornings, plus much, much more. You can contact us by Googling Mainland TV or follow us on Facebook. Cheers from the team at Mainland Radio 1 and VOA Music Mix.
Why would you want to pay as much as $1,000 for a single bed mattress when you can buy a high quality locally made mattress like this for as little as $220? And a queen size mattress could cost you in excess of $3,000, but at Nelson Beds you could have a mattress like this as low as $425. So why would you go out and spend a fortune on your child's bedroom when you can come to Nelson Beds and buy a complete single mattress and base set, a 7-drawer Scotch chest, a headboard and a 3-drawer bedside cabinet for as little as $979? So call and discuss our custom manufacturing options and local after sales service at Nelson Beds, Nelson's only bedding manufacturer.
Hi, my name's Ian Mortimer. Mortimer Auto Upholstery is your one-stop shop for all your upholstery needs. We do car and boat interiors, boat canopies, ute tonneau covers, canvas and PVC fabrication. Call in and see us in Oxford Mews, 72 Oxford Street, Richmond.